The U.S. House of Representatives on Saturday, with broad bipartisan support, passed a $95 billion legislative package providing security assistance to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan over bitter objections from Republican hardliners. The legislation now proceeds to the Democratic majority Senate, which passed a similar measure more than 2 months ago. U.S. leaders from Democratic President Joe Biden to top Senate Republican Mitch McConnell had been urging embattled Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson to bring it up for a vote. The Senate is set to begin considering the House-passed bill on Tuesday, with some preliminary votes that afternoon. Final passage was expected sometime next week, which would clear the way for Biden to sign it into law. The bills provide $60.84 billion to address the conflict in Ukraine, including $23 billion to replenish U.S. weapons, stocks and facilities, $26 billion for Israel, including $9.1 billion for humanitarian needs, and $8.12 billion for the Indo-Pacific, including Taiwan. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed his thanks, saying U.S. lawmakers moved to keep history on the right track. The vital U.S. aid bill passed today by the House will keep the war from expanding, save thousands and thousands of lives, and help both of our nations to become stronger, Zelensky said on X. The Biden administration is already finalizing its next assistance package for Ukraine, so it can announce the new tranche of aid soon after the bill becomes law in order to meet Ukraine's urgent battlefield needs, a White House official said. During the vote, several lawmakers waved small Ukrainian flags as it became clear that element of the package was headed to passage. Johnson warned lawmakers that was a violation of decorum. Meanwhile, the House's actions during a rare Saturday session put on display some cracks in what generally is solid support for Israel within Congress. Recent months have seen progressive Democrats express anger with Israel's government and its conduct of the war in Gaza. Saturday's vote, in which the Israel aid was passed 3-658, had 37 Democrats and 21 Republicans in opposition. Passage of the long-awaited legislation was closely watched by U.S. defense contractors who could be in line for huge contracts to supply equipment for Ukraine and other U.S. partners. Thanks for watching. Subscribe ORB Network for more updates.